Oh my god, look at all these gaps. Ruining my immersion. I'm getting to him first. I'm getting to him first. It's been a few days since our last progress video. We've completed Mountain Daughter, just like we said, for the medium clue that Nick had to do. That was opened yesterday. So if you didn't see that, you can see it in Treasure Tuesday. It was pretty short and also very expected. After I got my cooking gauntlets and chaos gauntlets from doing Family Pest, I realized that cooking gauntlets are not as good as they sound, as they don't affect every single food type. I could have been cooking my tuna before I got the gauntlets since they are not affected. I am still using the chaos gauntlets quite a bit to buff my bolt spells because we just don't have that many deaths. And I haven't been getting as many deaths because I haven't been able to go to West Ardoyne in a while because I don't have any cats to share because I've been doing Wilderness Slayer. I did finally manage to get 60 attack. In fact, I am now 65 attack. I'm working on 65 strength so I can get to the Warriors Guild. During Wilderness Slayer, I got a Lava Battle Staff. I turned the Lava Battle Staff into a Mystic Staff because a short while ago they had changed the way the magic staves work. Regular staves give plus 10 magic bonus, battle staves give plus 12, and mystic give plus 14, which makes it only one less than the ancient staff. I probably can't do this like I normally do this.
No, probably not. And so you're gonna need food.
I feel like you're being a little too controlling. This is how I'm doing it because I don't want to bank my stuff.
Do you want me to hold some of them?
No. This is how I want to do it. Do you think I should mage protect? I don't know.
It attacks with range and magic, but you're wearing runes, so...
Hello? Yes! Alright, let me get those incredible reflexes.
Poison? Yeah.
Okay. What's this thing's max hit? Just out of curiosity.
16?
Really?
Yeah. But it's probably if you're not praying.
My kitten's hungry. This is like literally the worst time to be hungry. Nah, 8-8.
Oh, right, that's 16.
Nah, this is not working.
I think that thing...
Oh, it was the mage?
Yeah. But it says it can hit 40 plus with a special attack. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's
maybe that's the
mage.
vines.
Oh, maybe.
Okay, I can't do this. Alright, well that failed. We also completed What Lies Below and Pirate's Treasure just to complete. We managed to get Proselyte because of the massive prayer bonus it gives. The full set, which is comprised of the large plate body and skirt, gives you plus 18 prayer. It's also equivalent to adamant armor. We hadn't started any of the quests in this line to get it, so we had to do 4 quests. These were Black Knight Fortress, Recruitment Drive, Wanted, and the Slug Menace. This was a huge quest few days. We managed to complete Haunted Mine, Zogre Flesh Eaters, Rum Deal, and Cabin Fever. We did these to complete the Morytania Medium diary. Haunted Mine also gives us access to the Salve Amulet and Tarn's Lair, which we completed as well, which gives us Tarn's Diary, so we can use that on the Salve amulet and get even more of a bonus against undead creatures with melee. At some point, we will be imbuing this, but that's going to be 800,000 Nightmare Zone points or a bunch of Soul Wars. I don't know what the Soul Wars points is for it because I just didn't keep up with that. Either way, it's probably going to be a lot. If you're wondering how did I get through that maze for Tarn's Lair, I didn't. Whenever I do this, I always buy a Slayer ring because going through the maze sucks. That's the worst part. You spend like your entire time going through the maze getting your foot stabbed by like little creepies. So you buy a Slayer ring, it's 75 points, and it teleports you right there. There's a little bit of a fight, but it's not too hard. Just protect from melee, walk right up to the dude, hit him, you're good to go. Just make sure you have a lot of prayer because it has massive prayer drain. And while you do it, well, after you do it, kill one terror dog because that's a task in the Morytania Medium diary. Before we did Cabin Fever, we had to get 50 smithing. So we smelted a bunch of gold and steel bars at the blast furnace, which is pretty sucky if you have sucky agility and less than 60 smithing like I do, because then you have to pay an extra 2.5K like every 10 minutes to that criminal of a dwarf foreman. And when you're paying him, his dudes are still yoinking from your coffer. So I made about like 750 steel bars. A bunch of these we turned into cannonballs for the cannons we're going to have in the future, and the rest we turned into plates. We thought we had all of the things we needed to do for Desert Treasure, but we didn't. We actually need more magic logs. So we got to figure that out. We could go back to Wintertot and hope to get lucky. I mean, Nick could go back to Wintertot and just get lucky. I could get 75 wood cutting, or what I'm doing right now is I'm doing Konar Slayer and hoping I get a brimstone key that gives me magic logs. We'll see. I now also have a Ring of Wealth scroll that Nick got me, and this doubles my clue drop rate in the wilderness. It also picks up coins because it's still a Ring of Wealth. It's great. We're planning on doing lunar diplomacy somewhat soon. The 61 crafting requirement is a little annoying, specifically because of how you have to make glass without the lunar spells. So what we're going to do is one of us, it's going to be Nick, is going to get 61 crafting and then use the book to make glass with the seaweed and the sand, as opposed to having to burn your seaweed into soda ash. And then I will craft all that glass. Okay, so we're about to go do the last step of the Morytania Medium, which is complete a game of Trouble Brewing. You do not need to win. I'm going to show you guys how to play this really interesting and engaging game. You're going to love it. This is also where you get the stuff for brewing. If you plan to do master clues, which obviously we do, you need to start brewing your Green Man's Ale as soon as possible. Because it like maxes it at like 36% chance of becoming mature. I'm going to go on this side because it's closer. And then you go in on the other. Now what you're going to do is you're going to go to Take Tool, Workbench, and you're going to take a bucket, and you're going to right click and take 5 buckets. And you're going to keep doing that until your inventory is full. You're going to go outside and use your bucket on the water pump. So this is 20 minutes of buckets. Okay, and there's little pictures here. You want the one with the bucket. And then you have to manually click every single one of these buckets into this hopper. Okay, then when you're done with your buckets, you're going to go back downstairs. And you're going to do that again. And if there's other people playing, burning your stuff, like that's fine. You don't really care. You only care if they break your water tap. In which case, you have to go across the bridge and kill them. You can't kill anyone in here. And you're gonna do this until you have 100 buckets. Personally, you put in 100 buckets of water. So this will be different if you're playing with multiple people. So you have to remember. And once you get 100, you just stop. And then you wait for the game to end. Okay, good. Look at that. We finished the game. We were awarded 100 pieces of 8. Nice. There we go. You know what this means. First of all, it's runecrafting. Second of all, Robin's bone grinding service. You get 13 per day with the medium. And this is important for us because I need about 1 million charges. Each ecto token is 20 charges. I don't know how many that is, okay? You figure it out. It's like 50,000 or something. And then you ecto file back. There you go. That's it. Awesome. At time of recording, we are rank 42 with a combined total level of 2,556 and 14,203,849 combined experience points. See you in a few days. Bye. Hello, Spirit 2. Would you like to do a mime show? No. How about you do a mime show and stop talking to me?